Welcome to this edition of the SA Crypto Market Analysis, and it's the 2nd of April 2019. Time of recording, 2:45 in the afternoon, Central African time. A lot of people in South Africa woke up to a beautiful sight, a big green candle on the Bitcoin chart across the board, whether it's a South African exchange, international exchanges, huge movements, a 20% price jump. That's a serious green candle. Graeme, talk us through why this happened from a technical perspective.
Cool. So as you said, nice big green candle, which is what we've been looking for a long time now, which is really exciting. From a technical perspective, I mean, going back to our conversation we had a couple of days ago when we did the market analysis review, was that, in my opinion, we would have to have some kind of retracement again and then build up steam before looking to break this resistance. And that never happened. So I was wrong there on that account, but that didn't take away from the fact that we had this ascending triangle that we'd spoken about earlier. And because of this ascending triangle structure, we saw that resistance zone there, and we said, if it does break that resistance zone, that the price is likely to move in an impulsive way, and that happened. And the other thing that we obviously saw was a contraction of volume, a contraction of volatility, and that means that when the price breaks out of that structure, we can expect to have a highly impulsive move, which is what we had. And so it's nice to see that play out in that pattern, even if it didn't play out exactly as we thought. This would happen just sooner than what we expected. But nevertheless, I would say those are the main reasons from a technical perspective why we've seen this occur.
It's incredible to think that these kind of moves can't be predicted as to when that's going to happen. I mean, in our chat last week, we kind of anticipated it could be sort of end of May period where that ascending triangle reaches its peak contraction, if you like. So very early. But now, just take us through where we sit at the moment. We're now sitting at $4,800 at time of recording. How far back a retraction are you expecting? And dare I say, is this the reversal?
Okay, so let's start with your second question first. So is this the reversal? Is this the bottom, like everyone wants to call it? Is this the trend reversal pattern that we've been looking for? So based on this evidence, it looks like there's a strong possibility that it is. Based on the fact that we highlighted this very important resistance level, we've now broken above it. There's no doubt that is a clear break to the upside. No one can argue that. Obviously, whether it stays above there, I believe that the probability is higher that it stays above there than it comes down again. Again, there's no certainty, but what I think we can expect here is some kind of retracement, and we've already had a pullback from the absolute peak, which is the top of that wick over there. So I think that the market is looking more positive than it has for a very long time. Let's put it that way. As far as a reversal target is concerned, because your next question will probably be, well, as a trader, where do I enter? Is it too late? At this point in time, I would say yes, the horse is bolted. I wouldn't be jumping in at the 4,800 level that we're sitting at currently. I would look for a retracement, ideally to this level, this green line here, and that also aligns with this previous high a little bit further back. We should find some support there, or it could even come back all the way to the same resistance level, which is this yellow zone or orange zone, and I would expect that we get some support there. That would be a great entry point if it does retrace all the way. But being such an impulsive move, being such a bullish signal, we might not even retrace that far. So from a trader's perspective, if you're keen to get in on this, and I am myself, I would be keen to start setting up some buy orders at these various levels on the way down. So as the price falls further down potentially from this point, we're filling in as the price drops and starts to fill our buy orders. And obviously, the lower it goes to a certain point, the better entry point we're getting. If it does retrace further back, maybe to the 4.4 level or the 4.2 level, those would be really great places to be filled, in my opinion.
Now, the way you're talking there, almost sounds like we've seen our reversal, and it does, with a move that violent upward, and that big, that large, it does seem very difficult to retrace back to the levels of what we saw late last year, of $3,200. It really does.
It does at this point, because look at the absolute low that we had was there around the
3.1,
mid-December.
Yes.
And since then we've had this local high. We then had a drop down here in the start of February, which was a higher low, and then as this ascending triangle shows, we then hit our head along this resistance level, but all the time we had higher low points, which is bullish, given the fact that we've now confirmed that bullish sentiment in the market, and it's actually shown itself in a really positive move. So yes, this is starting to look like a bottoming pattern confirmed. And again, that doesn't mean that it's an absolute certainty. The market can always surprise you, but again, on balance of probability, it's looking bullish to me.
Wow. Okay. Well, there you've heard it, folks. Do you want to give us a percentage indicator as to what you feel? 60-40 bullish? 2 weeks ago you were 60-40 bearish. Where do you place yourself now?
You need to talk about what time frame. So over the next couple of days, it's anyone's guess whether we're going to continue just to rocket from here, or if we're going to have a period of retracement, period of resting before we go again. But let's say over the next couple of weeks, I would say the chances of us moving up from this breakout level and continue to move up, I'd put it at 70-30. If you're going to push me for a bullish versus a bearish scenario, because yes, I think that there's a strong argument that this is the trend reversal pattern that we're looking for, and this breakout and the conviction that it's broken out with is the confirmation of that sentiment.
Well, Graeme, thanks so much. We appreciate it. You did give us a little bit of a hint at what we could expect. Granted, it came a bit earlier than we all anticipated, but you did hint that this ascending triangle was reason to be bullish, and now we can confirm it. Good news for the Bitcoin and crypto traders. Graeme, thanks so much, and we'll catch you on Twitter.
Great. Yeah.
Thank you.
See you on Twitter.
Cheers.